What is up, my lovely people? Today we have the Mafex Carnage with us today to review, and he is a figure I have been highly anticipating or wanting for a while. And after I got a closer look at some posing videos and some reviews, I've been honestly wanting him so bad. But I am afraid of the QC issues that come or plague this figure. I am afraid that I'm going to get a bad copy. I'm afraid that mine is not going to be good, but I guess we're just gonna have to find out ourselves whether we got a good copy or not. His QC has been one of the biggest complaints of this figure, but honestly, I'm just praying I got a good copy. Because man, this Carnage has got to be one of the definitive Carnages on the market right now, especially comic wise. I don't think you can beat this Carnage here. I'm so scared. I don't want to take him out the box. Oh my god. Okay, so here is Carnage, looking menacing as always. Get a closer look at that head sculpt with all this gooiness everywhere. Gotta look at that body. The one thing that I will point out now that we're at the closer look is that these joints on the elbows and on the knees are red. They aren't painted with this black because this black is actually sculpted on, so it will chip off if they were on the joints. Aside from that, he looks phenomenal and seamless, looking really good there with all this black gooiness everywhere. Get a closer look at that head sculpt. One last look at the body. And then we get into articulation, which I'm so scared right now. Okay, so he has a really good bicep swivel going above 90 degrees. Okay, he has a bicep. Double joint bicep swivel. I'm not sure if I said bicep swivel there. Goes well above the. Oh my god, I'm so scared. He goes well above the T-post, right? He's really smooth right now. He has a butterfly, which goes to the bottom, to the middle of his body. Butterfly joint, really good. Dude, I'm actually so scared right now. So ab crunch, pretty limited on the upper torso. Goes down really good with the lower. Head goes down this much. Head goes up this much, so we get more range than the Venom. Tilt is actually amazing. Another complaint that I had of the Venom is that tilt. Really good tilt here with this Carnage. We get a drop down, kicks up 90 degrees, double joint. Doesn't go all the way, but you're getting some pretty good range here. We have the ankles with the toe hinges as well. I'm trying to see that side to side. I always struggle getting this side to side here, but it's actually really good on this Carnage. I thought it would be hindered by this piece here, but no, it's pretty good. If you want to see how far they kick out this way, and side to side, actually pretty good side to side, better than the front ab crunch here on the upper torso. I think that's all it for articulation. Pretty good articulation. Don't have anything popping out yet or breaking, so I'm pretty happy about that. So for the accessories, we're absolutely loaded with a crap ton of stuff. We got absolutely spoiled with this Carnage figure, and I'm happy about that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted him so badly, because as a character, I don't really care about Carnage, but as a figure, he comes with so much. So let's start off with the top tray. We have this axe thing. We have a hammer, all of which I believe connect to his hands, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. All nicely sculpted and detailed with that black gooiness everywhere. We have these lances or spears kind of looking, coming out from his fingertips. Another kind of blade looking weapon that actually has a fist on it. Pretty cool detail there. So there's two of each, except for the hammer and the axe. But everything like this, these claws, this is so cool, bro. So cool, man. But we get these claws with the hand here, two of these as well. Then we get into the head sculpts. So we have this 2D head sculpt, I believe people describe it as, with the pink um, inner part, which is how it looks in the comic. But honestly, I was a big hater about it. But if we're getting all of this stuff with this Carnage, how can I really just let this ruin my expectation for him? Okay, it looks a little funny. Yes, it doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look bad. And I think it's going to grow on you the more you see it, the more you pose him. And if you don't like this, then just keep the other head sculpt on. Just keep this one on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm still a little iffy about it, but like I said, it's been growing on me a lot more. And then this absolutely phenomenal Cletus Cassidy head sculpt right here, which I don't know if I'm being like a glazer right now, but I would say this is arguably one of the top 5 comic book head sculpts that we've gotten in the Mafex, like in all of Mafex. This is such a good head sculpt. I don't know why I like it so much, but it just looks so good. I don't know if it's his jawline. I don't know if it's the hair. Like, it just looks so good, right? I don't know if it's comic accurate, but I believe so. But it just looks so cool. And it looks so nice. I don't know why I like it so much, but yeah, this is just, it makes me so happy that we get a good unmasked head sculpt for him. Like, they did not sleep on this figure at all. Maybe the QC is the only thing that this figure has problems with, but what you're getting with this figure, the 2 head sculpts, the variety of accessories, and this guy is always down to like $60-$70 like after the reissue. Honestly, this is such a good figure. He comes with 2 feet, like moving now to the bottom tray. He comes with 2 magnetic feet, showing one here, 2 magnet hands with these huge looking claws. Really, really nice detail there with the huge claws. That looks so scary, so creepy. He comes with a holding hand. He comes with a pinching hand, I guess you can call it. Pinching hand, yeah. He comes with these like longer clawing hands. I don't really know what all these expressions are, but it's nice that we're getting a lot of variety here with him. We got these long clawing hands similar to the ones with the magnets, but these are a little bit shorter in the fingers and also do not come with the magnets, of course. And then he comes with like this symbiote-ish thing that goes around his wrist, I believe. And that's everything he comes with. Oh, no. And he comes with a symbiote web. I don't know if I showed this, but he comes with a symbiote web with the black Carnage goo all over. Honestly, man, I'm just going to save it for the final thoughts. I don't even want to say anything right now. Let's get into the size comparison and see how he compares to other figures in the line. I really like this scale. I don't know why, but I like it. I really like how they're all about the same height. And I like how they all complement each other. Venom being black and white, Carnage being black and red, Spider-Man being red and blue. It's just such a nice complement of colors next to each other. Obviously, these are their comic accurate colors, but I'm saying like in figure form, they all just look drastically different. And they pop in different ways. Like, you got the muscular Venom on the left. You got the gooey guy in the middle. And then you got this spandex man on the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just like, you know, they don't even look like they're from the same universe. They look like they're all completely different, you know, people. I don't know if I'm describing it the right way, but they all stand out differently. You know, they all have their own like strengths. And Carnage absolutely blows them out of the water in terms of accessories. Man, I like the size comparison. We'll leave it at that. Let's keep it rolling and talk about the final thoughts of this figure. For the final thoughts of this figure, I gotta say, this is a staple in the Mafex line. In general, in the grand scope of things, for Mafex, this is a staple figure for them. Like, this goes to show figure companies, like, this is a very rare W for Mafex when I say like this is a staple in their figure line, because like I give my praises to Mafex, but there's very little like examples where I could say, you know what, Mafex did this like insane thing that Revoltech and SHF just couldn't do. You know, like it's always like, you know, this company does this better, this company does this better. No, Mafex got it all the way around here on this figure. They got the articulation down, they got the accessories down, they got the sculpting down, they got everything down on this figure. And that is a very rare W for any figure company to be able to pull off. Obviously, there's flaws in this figure. Obviously, the QC ruins this figure. But when there is no QC issues, this has got to be one of their greatest figures that they've ever released. And I don't mean like figure-wise as in Carnage himself. I mean the complete package you're getting for the value that you're paying for. Like, you know, for me, when I'm buying a figure, I want to make sure that my money is worth the figure that I'm actually paying for. Not a $90 pain that comes with nothing. Revoltech very rarely releases a figure with no accessories, but I'm not paying a $70 Arkham Batman for him to come with nothing, for him to come with a one faceplate, for me to have to buy an exclusive piece for him to have an angry face. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from? Carnage here has everything you need for a very affordable price for like the best comic accurate version of him that you could ever get. I mean, Marvel Legends is a pretty good competitor. They come with a lot of accessories. They're also very cheap and affordable. But you're not getting the sculpt here. You're not getting the same level of accessories. So I think that he's honestly one of the better figures in the Mafex line when his QC issues aren't as bad as other people have gotten him. But that's it for my review. If I have to give him a rating without QC issues, I got to give him almost a 10 out of 10. 9.5. He's not perfection. 9.5 is where I'm going to settle on. One of the better figures in the Mafex line with no QC. With QC, that's another discussion, another topic for another time. But if it weren't for the QC on this figure, I'd say he's absolutely one of those figures that is like, wow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.